HarmonicDyne Black Hole, the latest headphone from HarmonicDyne, one of the budget range. And if you look at Linsoul Audio, which is available now from Linsoul Audio, this HarmonicDyne is priced at $99 US. So let's just quickly have a look at the build and the construction itself. Okay, so this headphone, you would notice that it is entirely made of plastic here, the construction itself. Okay, the headband with this metal clamp here. And it is designed as circumaural semi-open back design, which means that circumaural, it covers the whole ear. Okay, and this pad that you see here, it is made of velvet velour, which is very comfortable. And in fact, if you look at the weather of Hakone now, it is at around 3 to 4 degrees, very cold, and in fact it felt like minus 3 degrees. So when I'm wearing it like this, it is just so very comfy and warm, in fact. And not just that, since I came from a hot country, Malaysia, I have used this back in Malaysia as well. Despite being, largely warm, I would say that definitely it is not as warm as I thought it would be. So it is comfortable enough even for normal usage. I'm just going to share some of the notes which I have jotted down for this HarmonicDyne. First, driving this HarmonicDyne. As noted earlier, it is rated at 32 ohm with 110 dB of sensitivity. Yes, this is surprisingly super easy to drive. And in fact, I was able to use it directly, driven from my Sony Xperia Mark IV phone here without any issue at all. I feel that the sound itself being full and engaging. But it sounded the best when I attach it to this FE BTR15 here, which is the one that I use the most with this HarmonicDyne. And as you can see here, using the 3.5mm single-ended, the sort of sound which I'm getting is that something which I would consider as the tuning itself being bass boosted, fun sounding sort of headphone. So yes, this is something which I would consider as something which is vibrant and engaging and immersive, and the timbre itself being organic and mildly warm. And when it comes to the handling of details and resolution, this is fairly analytical and resolving. And I say fairly analytical and resolving largely also depend on what source you attach it, because this HarmonicDyne Black Hole seems to be quite scalable as well. So as noted here, starting with the treble itself, this is something which I would not consider as a treble head sort of headphone, because obviously I can feel that there's a slight roll off in the highest region of the upper frequency, which also means that this is definitely something which I would consider as non-offensive. So if you are sensitive to treble, this is one of the headphones for you, which I would recommend. And when it comes to mid-range itself, as noted with the tone and timbre balance, this is a warm sounding sort of mid-range which I'm hearing from this HarmonicDyne. Especially when it comes to female vocal, I can feel that it is definitely warm sounding, a bit of coloration there, and definitely the texture itself being rich. Okay, so and perhaps the attraction for this HarmonicDyne is that, as noted earlier, it is somewhat bass boosted, fun sounding headphone. So definitely I can say that when it comes to bass performance, this is one of the headphone which I would consider as very suitable for certain type of music. For example, like I listen a lot to rock and metal, even some electronic music and pop music. So the sort of performance I'm getting is that smooth sounding, well-balanced bass between mid-bass and sub-bass. And the bass performance itself somewhat I would consider as, because it is categorized as being smooth, it is not exactly fast like some of the magnetic planar bass performance which I have heard, or even biodynamic, but it is definitely tidy and smooth. Okay, so let's talk about some of the technical aspect of it. Sound stage. So surprisingly, despite being semi-open, this HarmonicDyne Black Hole sounded wide and open, at least to my ear, especially when attached to this FE BTR15, which is natively open sounding. As for spatial staging itself, I am happy to say that this Black Hole is holographic and immersive, even for gaming. I have tried it with Starfield. I have spent many hours on it, and definitely that is the sort of experience which I would expect from this closed-back headphone. All in all, if you are looking for something which is affordable, a headphone which is half closed, half open, highly flexible for music or even gaming, so definitely I would recommend HarmonicDyne Black Hole.